Welcome to the Python tutorial lecture 5 number system. In previous lecture we saw that what is an operator and the type of the operator and how to use operator in Python. In this lecture we will see the different type of number system and how to use number system in Python. Let's see the different type of the number system. The first one is integer type. An integer is a whole number, not a fractional number, that can be a positive, negative, or zero. The second one is a long integer. A long integer is a data type in computer science whose range is greater than and sometimes even double than the standard data type of integer. The third is float. It is a defined variable with fractional value. The fourth type is complex. A complex number is a number that can be expressed in the form of a plus bi, where a and b are real number and I is a imaginary number. Now let's see number type conversion in Python. If we take x is equal to 10.007, we have just assigned the value to the x. If you want to convert x into integer form, you have to just write down integer in small bracket x. It will convert x into the plain integer. If you want to convert x into the float, you have to just write down float and pass x in small bracket. Here the answer will be the 10.0007. Here you can't see the difference, so if we give x is equal to 10 and write down float x, it will give you answer will be a 10.0, means it will convert x into floating point number. If you want to convert x into the complex number, you have to just write down complex in small bracket x. The answer will be a 10 plus 0 j. The x to a complex number with real part of x and imaginary part is 0. If you write down, if we give the value x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 4, then write down complex x comma y, it will give 10 plus 4j. Convert x and y to a complex number with real part of x and imaginary part of y. Now let's see some mathematical function in Python. Just give x is equal to 7. If you want to do absolute number of the x, you have to just write down abs in small bracket x. The absolute value of x will be here is 7. If we give x is equal to -7, then you can see the difference of absolute number. It will convert x is equal to -7 to 7, means absolute the value of x. Now if you want to find maximum number, write down max of and give the arguments 2, 34, 78, 54. I just give any random number and the maximum value is 78 from that argument. So max function will give the largest of its argument. The same way we can perform min operation. Just give different values to 78, 56 and 89. to 78 to 2 and 45. It will find the minimum value, means minimum function will find the smallest number of its argument. The same way, if you want to use the power function, you have to raise PO. First of all, we give x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 2. If we use power function, you use write power x comma y. It will give the power function the value of x raised to y, 7 raised to 2. The answer will be 14. If you want to use the round function, you have, first of all, we give x is equal to 7.2. If we use round of x, the answer will be 7. Here the fractional part is less than 0.5, so answer will be a lower integer. The same way, if we give x is equal to 7.7, then we perform the round operation, then the answer will be 8, because the fractional part is greater than 0.5, so answer will be the 8. Now let's take some trigonometric function in Python. If you want to find sine 30, how to find sine 30? If I write directly sine in small bracket 30, then error will become, because the sine function is not decided. So before that, you have to use and you have to pass import math file. Then for the sine 30, you have to write x is equal to math dot sine in small bracket math dot radians of 30, the value we have to put here. Now if we write x, then the value will be come. So to find a sine 30, first of all you have to import the math file, then you have to write it x is equal to math dot sine in small bracket math dot radians and 30. The same way you can find cos 30. In the same way also you can use tan 30. So before use the trigonometric function, remember that you have to first import math file, then use this syntax for that sine 30, cos 30 or any degree. Now let's see some math constant. There are two general use of math constants for pi and e, the mathematical constant pi and e. If I simply write down pi, the same, the name pi is not defined. Before use that, you also have to import math file. After that, you have to use math dot pi. It will give the constant pi value. The same way for the constant e, you have to write it down math dot e. It will give the mathematical constant e. That's all for the today's lecture. On the next lecture we will see the string in Python. Thank you.